guys. So recently I was thinking maybe I need to progress my career. Maybe I need to do something a little bit more interesting than what I'm currently doing, working at Spar. Um, but anyway, yeah, I left McDonald's and I started working at Spar about a month ago, or less, I think just over 3 weeks ago, to be honest. And but now I'm thinking, no, don't do not go back to further education. Do not go back to university, college, whatever you want to call it, because in my mind it's a waste of time and money. All right, now I was thinking of doing like a level five course, which doesn't cost too much money, probably like maybe 700-800 euro a year. So it's not, that's not a massive loss, but still, it's a massive waste of time. You have to spend so many hours at the university or college or whatever you want to call it, listening to teachers shite on. And look, I did these like courses before for 3 years, not because I wanted to, but because my mother said she kicked me out if I didn't go. All right, so yeah, thanks to my mother, I wasted 3 years doing stupid shit. Okay, now here's how the day goes when I was in college. Maybe it's different for you, but this is my experience. Okay, what I used to do is I used to just, you go into college, you sit there in the classroom. All right, you waiting around, teacher coming about 10 minutes late. Timekeeping, punctuality was dreadful in my workplace. Sorry, not my workplace, my education institute. So I'd be there sitting there, and teacher come in. Oh, they shite on all day about pointless crap, and you'd be there falling asleep. And yeah, it was just boring. I felt like I didn't really learn much from it. Sometimes I tried to be proactive. I tried to write notes, but then I'd be like, fuck, it's not worth it. And a lot of people, I wasn't the only person who questioned this. A lot of the other people in that class were like, what good is this going to do for us? And yeah, that is the reality, okay? And then, you do nothing in the classroom. You spend hours there, and then you're expected to go home and do fucking loads of work. And I just think it's a very ineffective use of your time. Surely it'd be better if you just went in and just did some work and went home early. But no, oh, you're only in for 2 hours, you're lazy. You need to be in for 8 hours to do nothing the whole time. That's productive. That's hard work. No, it's not. That's stupid. Alright, anyway, there's a movie called Good Will Hunting. This guy's got a guy called Matt Damon. Blonde guy comes in and he starts trying to act arrogant. He does history in college, and there's three other people, two females, one guy, and he tries to act superior to them, saying, "Oh, I know this, I know that." What did he ask? He asked the guy about the evolution of the market economy in the southern colonies. That's stupid. That's the thing, they use all these fancy words to make themselves look so educated and to confuse the shit out of uneducated people. And they want only the academic scholars to understand the university language that they use. Matt Damon kicks in, and he says, in 50 years you're going to start thinking on your own rather than just regurgitating and being a conformist and stuff like that. And he says, number one, he says, you'll come to two certainties in life. Number one, don't do that. Number two, you drop 50 grand on an education you could have got for $1.50 in late charge at the public library. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need to spend a huge amount of money on your education. Really, look at me. What did I do today? I read this book for 25 minutes. I'm making a 5-minute video. Sean Kavanagh. Yeah, look, this, it might not be the most useful information reading about a Tyrone Gaelic player, but still, it's boosting my brain. And that's one other thing I didn't like about the education system. I had a very, very low IQ when I left school. I did an IQ test at 17. I got 70, which means I'm borderline retarded. Now, I do think it's increased a bit since then, but still, after all the years of education, I come out as a borderline retard. I'm just thinking, I wasted my time there, and I'm never ever going to go back to education. I'm going to try to improve my brain. I'm going to do it by myself, because you can't rely on these fucking idiots doing it for me, okay? That's just the reality, okay? The guy says to Matt Damon, I'll get a degree, you'll be serving my kids fries on the way to a ski trip, and he says, yeah, at least I won't be unoriginal, whatever that means. But yeah, so what else we're gonna say here? Yeah, and you have to remember that's an old movie. That was released in 1997. All right, now we have the internet coming along, and society's changed even more since then. So yeah, that's why I'm not going to go to university. I'm not going to waste my time in education. It's just stupid, you know. You spend hours and hours and hours there. Such an ineffective use of time. You could spend, I'm spending half an hour a day trying to boost my brain, and I'm making massive progress. For people with a higher IQ, even an average IQ, maybe 1 hour a day would do the trick. You don't need to spend fucking 9, 10 hours a day trying to boost your brain. It's just stupid.